Hey everyone, welcome back to Car Auto Tune-Up, your trusted source for the latest reviews, insights, and deep dives into the most exciting rides hitting the road. Today, we've got something that's been stirring up the performance community, a nameplate that carries decades of rally-bred heritage and raw mechanical passion. Yes, we're talking about the all-new 2026 Subaru WRX STI. The legend has returned, and it's louder, meaner, and more advanced than ever before. Subaru has taken its time refining this one, and after a short hiatus, the STI badges back to reclaim its throne among modern performance sedans. So buckle up as we explore everything that makes this car a thrilling machina, from its refreshed design and track-ready performance to its new interior tech and, of course, the price tag that comes with it. The front bumper design now incorporates larger air intakes, functional vents that feed the brakes, and a lower splitter that's not just for show. It's been wind tunnel tested to reduce lift at high speeds. Walking around the side, you notice how the body lines have become more muscular. The flared wheel arches give the STI a planted stance, and under those arches, you'll find 19-inch forged aluminum wheels wrapped in sticky Michelin Pilot Sport 4S tires. There's also a brand new optional wheel design that's inspired by Subaru's rally cars of the late 90s. Finished in a dark gunmetal tone, the side mirrors are sleeker and aerodynamically sculpted, with a slide carbon fiber accent available on higher trims. At the back, Subaru fans will be relieved to see that the big wing is back, but it's smarter than before. The new active aero wing automatically adjusts its angle based on speed and driving mode. It flattens out for highway cruising to reduce drag, then rises for extra downforce during cornering or on-track driving. The taillights carry a distinct C-shaped LED signature, while the rear diffuser integrates quad exhaust tips that emit a deep, burbly growl unique to the new engine. When you hear it start up, that signature Subaru rumble is still there, but now it's tuned with an electronically controlled valve system, letting you choose between quiet and sport exhaust profiles. Stepping inside, the transformation is equally striking. Subaru has finally ditched the somewhat dated interior of previous generations in favor of something that feels modern and performance-oriented. The moment you open the door, you're greeted with STI-branded bucket seats wrapped in a mix of suede and Nappa leather, providing firm lateral support for spirited driving but enough comfort for long road trips. Red stitching runs across the dashboard and doors, while subtle carbon fiber inlays remind you that this car means business. The flat-bottom steering wheel is thick and wrapped in Alcantara, with the STI logo proudly displayed at the base. The centerpiece of the interior is the massive 12.3-inch vertical infotainment display. It runs Subaru's latest Starlink system, now powered by a faster chip and supporting wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. The system also includes an STI-specific performance mode display, showing real-time data such as boost pressure, oil temperature, G-forces, and differential torque split. Right above it, you still get a smaller digital driver cluster, fully customizable, with different visual themes depending on the driving mode: comfort, sport, track, and the new Custom Plus mode. The latter allows you to configure throttle response, steering weight, damping stiffness, and even the sound of the exhaust. Subaru has put extra focus on cabin insulation this time around. The road noise is significantly reduced, but once you switch the car into sport mode, the artificial sound enhancer subtly channels that signature turbo growl through the speakers. The rear seats remain practical for a performance sedan, offering just enough legroom for adults, though anyone over 6 feet might wish for a bit more headroom due to the sloping roofline. Trunk space remains decent, and the rear seats still fold down for extra cargo flexibility, a reminder that this car is as practical as it is powerful. Now, let's talk about the real heart of the beast, of the performance. Under the hood of the 2026 WRX STI lies a newly developed 2.4-liter turbocharged flat-4 engine, now featuring an upgraded twin-scroll turbo system, lighter internals, and a higher compression ratio. Output has jumped significantly as Subaru claims 400 horsepower and 395 pound-feet of torque, marking the most powerful STI ever produced from the factory. Power is routed through a revised 6-speed manual transmission, which has shorter throws and tighter gear engagement. There's also an optional performance-tuned 8-speed dual-clutch automatic for those who prefer lightning-fast shifts. Purists will be happy to know that the manual version remains the purest and most engaging drive of the two. Subaru hasn't neglected safety either. The 2026 STI includes the latest version of EyeSight 5.0, which now works seamlessly even with manual transmission models. A first for Subaru. You get adaptive cruise control, lane centering, blind spot detection, and rear cross-traffic alert. However, when you activate track mode, all driver aids automatically disengage, giving you full control of the car without interference. As for pricing, the 2026 Subaru WRX STI starts around $48,000 for the base trim, which already includes most of the performance goodies. Step up to the STI Performance Package, and you're looking at about $54,000, which adds carbon fiber roof panels, a titanium exhaust, and upgraded Recaro seats. The top-tier launch edition, limited to just 1,000 units worldwide, will set you back close to $60,000, but it comes with unique paint finishes, serialized badging, and exclusive forged BBS wheels. When you consider what you're getting: a 400 horsepower, all-wheel drive, manual sports sedan with genuine ralliedness, it's a compelling value compared to European rivals that cost tens of thousands more. Out on the road, the 2026 WRX STI blends everyday usability with weekend warrior excitement. It can handle your daily commute with relative comfort, but the moment you find a winding road, it transforms into a completely different machine. The throttle response sharpens, the steering weights up, and the exhaust note becomes intoxicating. Every shift feels mechanical, deliberate, and rewarding. This is the kind of car that reminds you why driving enthusiasts fell in love with the STI badge in the first place. It's raw enough to keep your adrenaline pumping but refined enough to live with every day. Of course, it's not perfect. Some might find the ride a bit too firm, especially in the sportiest settings. And while the infotainment system has improved, it can still be a bit laggy at startup. But those are small complaints in an otherwise stellar return of an icon. Subaru has managed to walk a fine line between honoring tradition and embracing modern performance technology. In a world where so many manufacturers are moving toward electric-only performance cars, Subaru's 2026 WRX STI stands out as a celebration of analog thrills, mechanical engagement, and driver-focused design. It's a reminder that sometimes, the connection between man and machine is what makes driving truly special. So, to wrap it up, the 2026 Subaru WRX STI isn't just another update, it's a statement. It's Subaru telling the world that the passion for pure driving isn't going anywhere. If you crave a car that's equally at home on a mountain road as it is on the track, one that blends modern tech with old-school excitement, this might just be the one for you. And that brings us to the end of our review. If you enjoyed this in-depth look at the all-new 2026 Subaru WRX STI, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to Car Auto Tune-Up, and turn on notifications so you don't miss our upcoming reviews and comparisons. We've got a lot more exciting content on the wire, from the latest EVs to the next generation performance icons. Thanks for watching, drive safe, and as always, keep tuning for more.